Hello fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Saturday the 5th of June 2021. Saturday's supposedly expert day in the Guardian, for the Guardian Sudoku. I say supposedly because based on previous experience we'll take that with not a pinch of salt, more like a shovel of salt. In the news, I noticed, something that took my eye was the word elegant tern, because I'd never heard of the bird called an elegant tern before. Isn't that nice to have the word elegant in your name? I wish I was called elegant. But unfortunately for them, 3,000 elegant terns, eggs rather, have been abandoned by the birds. And the reason is a drone was flown over their ecological reserve, and they thought it was a predator and escaped. Sad story there. Presumably that means the eggs won't hatch. I don't think they can get a drone to scare them back into the region. So once again, humans behaving without due consideration for nature or the environment have caused an adverse effect. I mean, I wouldn't like, drones look like fun. They might be fun for people to fly. I hope they are for those people that enjoy using them. But please, drone owners, be a bit more responsible in what you're doing to the environment. Okay, let's get on to our Guardian Sudoku so-called expert puzzle today. Let's look at the grid and see what we can see. If you haven't played Sudoku before, why not? But the rules are quite straightforward. Each block needs numbers 1 to 9, each column 1 to 9, each row numbers 1 to 9. That's all I'm going to tell you. So let's get started, shall we? What do we have today? Okay, so I see a 1 blocking down here, a 1 blocking over here. So our first number of the morning has to be a 1. This 1 blocks along here, 1 blocks along here, and 1 blocks down here. That's the one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the idea that numbers can appear only once in a row or a column. Okay. Let's continue. I see a 4 blocking along here, 4 blocking along here, and a 4 blocking down here, which will give us a 4 there. We'll take that 4 down, this 4 down, this 4 across. 4 will go here. This has got to be an 8, hasn't it? Because 8 blocking this square and this 8 blocking these two squares, because it can't appear again in this block. So 8 has to go here. 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking down here will give us an 8 there, and so in this corner we'll have to have an 8 because of this 8 here. This 8 blocking along, this 8 blocking along, and this 8 blocking this square gives us an 8 here. The 3 blocking here, 3 blocking up here, 3 across here gives us a 3 there. It's a very fast start here, by the way. I don't know if it's going to continue like this, but it's a fast beginning. Okay, so this 3 is going to block these two squares, and 3 is going to block this square. So a 3 will appear here. So when we come over here, we see this 3 blocking these two squares. The eventual 3 that we place blocking these squares here. This 3 will block this square here, and we'll continue it down and notice that a 3 will be placed actually here. I just noticed 3 across, 3 across. So this 3 blocks up here. So blocking, 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 blocking. So a 3 has got to appear here. Where to look next? What's missing along here? 1, so 2. Okay, this 2 stops this from being a 2, so a 2's got to go here. The last number in this row is a 5, I believe. Okay, what else? What's missing over here? So there's 2 blocks along here, and neither of these 2 squares can be a 2, so 2's got to come here. This 5 stops this from being a 5, so that's our 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 goes there. 6 across here, 6 blocking down here, 6 goes there. What's missing along here now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't yet have a 5 or a 7, I think, but 5 blocks these 2 squares here, so that's got to be a 5, and that's got to be a 7, and the last number here is a 4, I believe. Okay, there's 4 up here, there's 4 up here, there's 4 across here. We're going very fast here. Is this really going to be an expert puzzle? 4 across, 4 across, 4 up, 4 up. Puts a 4 here. So far, it doesn't seem like it's going to be an expert puzzle. We might hit a major roadblock later on, of course. That can sometimes happen. Six blocking here, 6 blocking here, 6 blocking across here. Gives a 6 there. What's missing from here? 2, 7 and 9, is that right? 2, 7 and 9, 9 here, 2 there. Okay, no, can't quite tell just yet. What are the missing numbers here? Is this a 7 and 9? Looks like it's 7 and 9 missing from here. Can we tell? Nope, can't tell just yet. We'll come back to that later. Threes are here, 3s are here, 6s are over here and here. Okay, so now we're slowing down slightly. Okay, so maybe now we will need to fill in some candidates. I mean, it's supposed to be an expert level puzzle. We would assume that we would need candidates. So let's fill some in. Let's put in the 7 and 9 that we know go here already, just to make that easier when we get to the end and don't waste time looking around for what's missing. Okay, 3s, 3 blocking here, 3 blocking here, 3 here, so that gives us 3s there, and the same kind of pattern at the top here, along and up. 6s blocking here, oh, noisy traffic. 6s along here, and 6 blocking here, so 6, excuse me, and the same thing up here, 6 and 6, so 6 will appear in those 2 squares like that. 5 blocks up here, 5 blocks up here, so 5 will be a candidate in one of those 2 squares like that. 8's block here, 8's block here, and 8 along the center gives us a pair of 8's in these locations here, and also 8's, 8's, and 8's gives us 8's here. 9 blocking here, 9 blocking here gives us 2 possible places to fill in candidate 9 here. One across here, one up here gives us a 1 in these 2 squares here. 1 down, 1 down, 1 up here gives us 1 in these 2 squares here. One blocking up here, or 1 blocking up here, and 1 across here gives us the possibility of 1s here or here. Okay, so it's beginning to toughen up slightly. 5 blocking up here, so 5 could be here or here. Okay, that's good, wasn't it? I've just noticed. So then this 5 blocks this square, this 5 blocks this square, and this 5 blocks this square, leaving just that 1 square in that row that can be a 5, so that's got to go there. And this 5 will block down here, this 5 will block up here, and this 5 will block along here, giving us with a 5 there, and a pair of 5 candidates in this square and this square. Okay, where to go next? The 7 blocks up here, so will give us a pair in this square and this square, also in this square and this square. I can't get in there because of the camera tripod, which is out of your view, but it makes it difficult sometimes to get in there. The 2 will block up here, so that's not a 2, but that will fix the 2 in this central row here, and that may give us some help. 2 blocking along here, yeah, it does. So 2 blocks along here and 2 blocking up here gives us just 2 places where we can fit the 2, and now we have a naked pair of 8 and 2, which is nice. So that means that the other numbers that we have to fit in can't go in these 2 squares. So for example 1, we know that 1 is blocked from here, so there are 2 possible places where it can go, here or here. The 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the other number we're looking for is 7, but we don't have any other information about 7s yet. So I'm going to put 7 in the bottom like this. I put pairs in the top left of the cells and other numbers in the bottom right. That's my own way of writing these numbers. And so where to go next? What's missing along here again? 2, 7 and 9, is it? So, okay, I think we're missing 2, 7 and 9 along here. No, we have 7 limited to these 2. No, it's possible. 9 blocking here. Still no information on this yet. Okay. Ooh, it's starting to get quite noisy now as my as the people arriving for work in the office nearby. If you're hearing a lot of background noise, I apologize, but I can't really do anything about that. What else is missing down here now? So 2 is blocked from here, giving us those 3 possibilities. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about 9? 9 is not allowed here, but can come in these 3, so that's not going to do a great deal. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to fill in the rest of the candidates, I think, at this stage. I don't think I can do a lot more without filling in the rest of the candidates. I'm going to bring this 2 down here. Remember 8 or 2, so this square is not a 2. This 2 blocks up here, so 2 has to be a pair. If I can just get my pen working in those 2 squares there. Okay, no, I think I'm just going to have to fill in the missing numbers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we don't yet have. 7 can go anywhere, it's not restricted, so let's fill in candidate 7. 8 we have, the last number is 9, which is blocked down here, and so 9 can appear in these 3 squares here. Okay, so now that I've done that, I realize we've got 7 and 9, 7, 9 here, so that can't be a 7 or a 9, and that can't be a 7, okay, because we have this 9, 7 pair here, 2 numbers in 2 squares in the same column, and that means nothing else in that column can be a 9 or a 7. So that has aided us, may have even finished the puzzle for us, because now we realize that 7 is now a pair here. Well, there's no 7 here anymore. 7 is now one of these 2 squares, and so that can't be a 7, it has to be a 2. This now has to be a 9. This now has to be a 7. That can't be a 7. That's a 7 there. Missing number down here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 9. Okay, 9 goes here. Right, missing number here now is what? 2, is it? So if that is a 2, that means 2 limited here, 2 limited here. That's got to be a 2 over here. It's a 7 or a 9. Well, that's 7 we've got there already, so that's our 9 now. No 9 here anymore. 9 or 7, that's our 9, that's our 7. Okay. Anything else that I need to do? Probably. What else haven't I taken out that I should be able to take out? I'm sure there must be something somewhere. Okay, let's just add candidate 2 here, just in case when I still need to look for some patterns. I can see what's what. Okay, so we have to look at the left side now, I guess. What's missing over here? 1, 2, 5, 7. There must be one more number. 1, 2, 5, 7. Oh no, okay, so okay, so in this row we are missing 1, 2, 5, and 7. Is that right? In this row we don't yet have a 7 or a 5 or a 2 or, oh sorry, 1. What am I doing here? Something is a bit strange. I'm looking at this. This has to be a 7, doesn't it? Let me just see. Okay, let's just check on this. Let's do it properly. Stop messing around. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2 are missing. 3, 4. We don't have 5, so 1, 2, 5, 6. 7 we don't have. 1, 2, 5, 7. 1, 2, 5, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 7. But look, 1, 2, 5 are in this block already, so this has to be a 7. Okay, that can't be a 7. That's better. Right. Now we can find a 7 here, because 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking up here, and 7 blocking along here, and 7 blocking here, because this is a pair of 7s now, remember. This says 8 or 2. Clearly a 2 blocks that from being there, so 2 must go there. 8 has to go here. 8 has to go here, and we can remove that candidate 8 there. 2 blocking up here, 2 blocking up here, 2 across here, gives us a 2 there, a 1 there, a 3 there, a 6 there, a 5 there. This is why we write in candidates. Down here a 6, a 3, and the last number is 9. And this is why we write candidates in, because it just saves so much time, makes things so much faster when it comes to the end play. 2, 7. I'm just going down looking at we have 2 numbers only, so whichever one is in the block or the box already, then that's the one we need. Okay, expert level, no, but hard level, possibly. Medium hard, yeah, one of those. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Please subscribe to the channel. Watch out with your drones. Try not to disturb nature too much. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.